So, a few minutes ago, this happened in the game. So, I'm just going to have to pause this constantly, because if I don't pause this constantly, it's going to get copyright claimed. So, Sanaya Rivers takes a jump shot. She takes a jump shot. Angel Reese is trying to go for the rebound, and she smacks Aaliyah Edwards in the face. Absolutely sold by Aaliyah Edwards, but Angel Reese smacks Aaliyah Edwards in the face. It is what it is. With the way that with the way that the game's being refereed in the WNBA, this is a technical foul. A smack to the face is a technical foul, whether the intent is there or not. So I don't think there's anything we can say about that. But Angel Reese is suspended for the Indiana Fever game. Yep, Angel Reese has managed to go and get herself suspended for the Indiana Fever game. Like, of course, like I was saying it, and I was like, oh, could she go the last time they played? Like, this time she's not even playing. The suspension holds. This suspension is holding. They have never if they rescind this tech, it will literally be a non-basketball reason. They will be rescinding this tech for non-basketball reasons if they rescind the tech. It's as simple as that. Like, there's no way. No way that this tech will get rescinded. Like, intent doesn't matter. Intent doesn't matter. I do think she smacked Aaliyah Edwards in the face. Do I think she meant it? I don't know. I don't know. I don't think she hit her hard. I think Aaliyah Edwards sold it as much as anything, but at the end of the day, she hit her in the face. So, look, I'm not going to say I feel like she was hard done by once the referees go to the monitor. Once the refs go to the monitor, it's a given. It's over. Once the refs go to the monitor, you have to call that. There's nothing that they can do. They're not going to undo a blatant technical foul. And if they do, it just shows that the rules, that you don't have to follow the rules. She doesn't have to go to play in Indiana. Angel funny as fuck. In fairness, what the hell did Kathy Angel do? She smacked her in the face. So Angel Reese, actually, wait, am I right in saying that Angel has not gone to Indiana? That she has not set foot, other than All-Star break, when she was saying, I'm in Yo City and take over your trap, when there was about 25 people that were there. Not watching the game, what'd she do? She hit someone in the face. Kathy's shame. Like, Kathy, she's going to get it rescinded. Like, you just know she's going to get it rescinded. She did it on purpose to stick it to Chicago. I don't think so. I don't know if this is on purpose. I don't know. I don't think it was. If you're going to get yourself intentionally teed up, you'd square up to somebody, not do this. There's easier ways of taking an intentional technical foul than this. There's much easier ways to take an intentional tech. If we're being honest, there's much easier and more efficient ways of taking an intentional technical foul than this. But at the end of the day, at least 3 of her techs should have been rescinded. She just gets in people's face. They're all double techs. Every single one of those techs should not have been rescinded. I'm sorry. If the ball is out and two players get into it, the refs have to tee it up. The refs have to call a double tech, because you can't let the game get out of hand. If you're letting players do that and you're not calling double techs, that's where the JC Sheldon, Caitlin Clark gets pinball played with her. Like, ironically, I think JC Sheldon and Caitlin Clark should have been teed up earlier in the game. And if that happens earlier in the game, the other situation doesn't happen. The other situation where Caitlin gets eye gouged doesn't happen if JC Sheldon is about to be chucked from a game. But I'm watching them rescind it. If they rescind this because she's playing the Fever, it will be hilarious. It will be absolutely hilarious. Like, Kathy made Fever play the Sky 5 times, all for it to be a job. What do you mean you can never win? She's ducking the Fever. She got suspended on purpose. I don't know. I don't think she did. But it is hilarious that she just didn't show up for the Fever game. She just didn't show up on the road. Their closest road game. She didn't show the last time. She didn't show up the last time that, like, the Sky played the Fever. She just wasn't wasn't there, wasn't present, wasn't on the bench. And now we're at a situation where she's not going to be there for this game either. And, I mean, are we surprised? Are we surprised at this stage? Are we surprised that Angel Reese suspended? Like, we knew she was about to be suspended. We knew it. Like, everybody knew the WNBA were in the not WNBA, geez, that Angel Reese was one technical foul off suspension since before her back injury. Like, we knew that she was going to get that 1 game suspension. Like, it's a given. However, of course it's before the Fever game. Of course it's before the Fever game. And there's no way they rescind the technical foul. This is one of the more blatant technical fouls. Again, you can make, what I mean is, you can make the argument that when 2 players get into it, like when 2 players kind of square up to each other and start after the play and start chirping at each other, that shouldn't be called a double technical foul. That is an argument that can be made. If you want to make that argument, okay, but the argument you can't make is that those technicals should be rescinded. And you also can't make the argument, you can make the argument that this wasn't a technical foul, but I don't think you can make the argument that this tech can be rescinded. She smacked her in the face. Like, I don't think you can say in good faith that a technical foul that was a smack to the face will be rescinded. Because it won't be. It won't be. And the thing is where people are like, she re-gave him the team, she even played 8 games this year, breaking records. She's played more. Like, if the Sky win tonight and the Sky don't blow a 20-point lead, she has in fact won more games than Caitlin Clark. If they win tonight, she will have in fact won more games than Caitlin Clark this season, which is impressive. I mean, you can't, if we're just judging by wins, Caitlin Clark only won 8 games. Angel won 9, so technically. And the hilarious thing is Paige Bueckers has still not won more games than Caitlin Clark. But yeah, it is an interesting situation. And the Sky, I really hope Angel Reese doesn't play because the Fever need to win this game. The Fever really need to win this game because the Sparks are losing tonight. If the Sparks were winning tonight, I think this would be a completely different conversation. Because if the Sparks were beating the Atlanta Dream, then the Sparks might make the playoffs. And the Sparks might make the playoffs. It's not the end of the world for the Fever not to make it. But with the Dream beating the Sparks, it's a near impossibility for the Fever to not make the playoffs. So at the end of the day, it's a must-win game for the Fever, and the Sky losing their best player is really going to help. Is really, really going to help the Fever out come Friday. So anyway, that's the video. I'll see you guys.